If you're having trouble with mathematics, numbers getting problematic, don't you panic. Check MathWiz, the best math tutor on the planet. From fraction to algebra, simple maths, add up some trigonometry into that. Learning math is fun with MathWiz, and that's a fact. We're rooting for you.
I do know there are some common questions that persons would ask. There are some persons who will come to me and say, Miss, but I'm just not good at it. I just don't have a math brain. I said, math brain? What is a math brain? Everybody has a math brain. But as you will see later today, when I show you some of the tricks, it really just takes the right person to break down the skills. And most times I can tell you, if you're a student who you're hearing all of this and you're saying, Miss, I'm not listening because math, I don't like math. I promise you it's probably something very simple, a little foundation skill that you don't have. Maybe you're not good at adding. Maybe you're not good at multiplying. Maybe you're not good at subtracting. And the big one that all the students hate, maybe you're not good at division. But guess what, guys? You can't be good at division if you're not good at multiplication. And so everything in math is usually linked. But if we don't identify these things for students, they can find themselves getting very lost. And if that's you, of course, I hope MathWiz Academy will one day be your source of help. In terms of advice I would want to give to any of you who wants to become a mathematician, you have to start practicing, like love to practice math. And by that I say sometimes persons who are good at math, we take it for granted and we say, but I already know the math. I don't need to practice. Not true. You have to develop the discipline to practice even the things that you think you are good at. And that's not only for math. I'm pretty sure Usain Bolt is a very good runner, but he still has to go to training, he still has to practice, and that's how he would have won all of those medals. So you have to practice. And so another piece of advice I would want to say to you students is to ask questions about how does the math I am learning apply to real life. So many times I hear students say, but Miss, I'll never use addition in real life. And when you get to high school, you will hear about some other things that students will say, Miss, I'll never use trigonometry in real life. And in some cases, that's not true. For some of you who maybe want to become engineers, for some of you who maybe want to become physicists, for those of you who want to become computer scientists, for sure, these things will eventually come into play and they will help you. So don't be afraid to ask questions. That's the whole point of math. It's to see a problem and want to solve it. And how do you solve it? You have to ask questions. That's the beauty. I feel like loving math has made my life so interesting because every problem in my life, if I even need to make something to eat, I look at it as math because I say, okay, how much ingredients do I need to get? When you start to say 1 cup of this, a half cup of this, immediately my mind starts to use the numbers and it makes it so much more fun for me. So I encourage you to just use the math around you, see math in the world around you. And as I said, for those of you, I am starting my YouTube page as well, which is MathWiz Academy. So I do hope eventually I'll have some content there that will help those persons who maybe even aren't good at math. Our slogan at MathWiz Academy is I'm rooting for you. So even if you're not good at math, know that I believe in you. For all of my mathematicians, future, for sure, I have a special place in my heart rooting for you. And I do hope that you found, all of this encouraging. I feel like they're stunned. I feel like they're like, no way. Okay, so we're going to do another one.